and let's go straight to the chart. Okay, let me verify. Thanks. Thank you. I tried to make it really simple. I understand that things can really seem confusing sometimes, and the confusion really isn't necessary as long as you can bring your understanding to that place. Understand what it's like to experience these trades in a way, right? Let's actually go through and put this through. Okay, so let's just go on to the first thing here. Okay, so I just need some blank space here to draw some things. We're gonna touch on the mindset. Where is the brush tool? Okay, so the first thing, let's understand rolling dice. I hope by now at your age you've come into contact with rolling dice, playing dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have different dice with different numbers on them. But pretty much what this is just going to say is having a good understanding of, just make sure this is running properly, having a good understanding of when you roll one die, you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting any number on there. It's just to have a general concept of the dice, okay? So you always have certain odds and percentages. Let's say you're taking trades now, and it's recommended you have a sample size of at least 20, okay? So let's say you have 20 trades that you can take. Let me just do 20 trades. Okay. I'm going to try not to make the writing too bad. I know I have bad writing skills. So let's say you go through and you take 20 trades, right? We're still going to apply this dice mentality to everything. And let's say you make 50% of your trades, okay? So out of 20 trades, you make 10 of them. A lot of people might not be comfortable with this, like straight off the bat, because you never know which trade is going to win and which trade is going to lose, okay? Similar to the dice, we never know which number we're going to land on, but we know we have a 1 in 6 chance of landing on any of them, okay? So 1 in 6 is definitely not good odds, but if you were rolling dice and you won on, let's say, like for whatever you're doing, let's say you won on 4 of 6 numbers, okay? So you have 4 out of 6 chances of winning every roll. So you might experience 2 consecutive losses in a row, but you never know which one is actually going to turn out to be a loss. You never know which one is actually going to turn out to be a win, but you know you have the statistical rate of a certain degree of success, okay? So it's like if your returns are naturally 50%, so according to the dice, that would be 3 out of 6, right? That's the same thing as taking 20 trades and only actually winning 10 of them, okay? So if you have this mentality of trading that you can actually be wrong a majority of the time, or you can be wrong 50% of the time on your trades and still be able to come out with a profit, that is a strong mindset to have, because a lot of people do get hung up on, oh man, I took 3 losses in a row. Maybe I'm not supposed to be taking any losses at all. There's a whole bunch of walls a person normally puts in front of them with trading, wrong perspective on maybe how they were introduced to trading, things just like that. So I want to bring to your attention that even if you do have 10 wins out of 20 trades in total, so you lost 10 and you actually won 10 trades, you can also really succeed at this if you were, let's say, risking 1 to gain 3 on every trade, okay? So if you're risking 1, and I don't know if I can bring up my calculator here, but you can pretty much do the math and you can see how this turns out. I believe this is 75% increase, or I do know the math of 1 to 2. So if you risk $1 to gain $2 for every trade that you take, and as a whole, out of the 20 trades that you've taken, you only make 10 of them, you still make 50% on your money, okay? So we're going to touch on a bunch of other simple concepts just like this, but it's a simple idea of risking less to gain more on all of your trades, okay? Don't risk $5 to gain $1. That's not worth the risk. You would never risk your house to gain a pencil. It's just having that simple idea. And moving over from this whole dice idea to understand that you can roll your dice, or you can take your trades and still have a winning outcome, even though you take losses momentarily. And you're never conscious of which one is actually going to win and which one is going to actually lose, okay? So we're just going to move this whole thought over into, I want to talk about odds and percentages, because this is something that a lot